Hello and welcome to GearHeads. My name's Jesse and today I'm going to be reviewing the Astrotools Master Ball Joint Press Set. So this is the Astrotools Master Ball Joint Polar Set, Polar End Installer Set. It is part number 7897, and full disclosure, I did not pay for this tool. They sent it to me. I was not paid to review this, but they did send it to me to try out, give them feedback. They said I can either make a video on it or not make a video on it, my choice. But in appreciation for them sending me this tool, of course I'm gonna make a video and I have a YouTube channel. Why am I not gonna do that? So, let's take this thing over to the shop bench. I'll open it up to you, and then I have one more tool actually from them that kind of goes along with this that I will be showing you. So the Astrotools 7897 Master Ball Joint Polar and Installer Set. It comes with this nice big blue blow molded case. I don't know if this was damaged in shipping or what, but it actually broke on this side, so I've only got a locking tab that works on one side. You know what, I think the other tab was broken is what it was. It's not the end of the world. I store this thing on its side like this, so it's okay. If I stored it standing up, it might start to cause issues eventually, but I don't think that was their fault. That was probably a shipping deal. So let's go ahead and open it up. As you can see, it looks already like it's somewhat well used. It's a bit dirty in here. You see this one's all discolored because I was heating the crap out of it for one job. I was having some ball joints that were really stuck. But that was the thing, that I had some really rusty ball joints. It was about 190,000 miles on this truck. It was a 15-year-old truck, and it had a decent amount of rust on the lower control arms, and this thing pulled it out, and I didn't break anything. This cup got a little bit of deformation at the top. I was doing it on a Chevy where you can't use one of these, full surround style cups, sadly. So that's somewhat to be expected. I was really abusing this thing. I was hammering on it with my half-inch Milwaukee gun endlessly. That still wasn't breaking it loose. And then I had to get the torch out, and I was having to put pressure on it with the press, use the torch to get it as hot as I could, and smack it with a sledgehammer over and over again, and it very slowly worked its way out. So all things considered for how much abuse it went through, that little bit of deformation doesn't surprise me, and the tool is still functional and will still work for me. As far as how this thing's equipped, I'll just show you. You kind of see all the cups as they're laid out here, and I will show you a kind of more budget DIY style standard kit. I kind of don't think you should even bother spending money on those, just because almost no matter what, if you do ball joints on more than one car, you're going to end up finding that you don't have the right cup, and you're going to end up wanting to buy a set that comes with new cups in various sizes and shapes. Just spend a little bit extra money up front and buy a master set like this one. I'm not saying you have to buy this one. Astro is not, paying me to tell you to buy their kit, but I will tell you, at least I've been happy with it so far, the few times I've used it. It comes with the standard, 3 different sized cups over here. Comes with 3 smaller ones, so it's got the real short, hollow cup. It's got this one right here, which that one, that end will pop right into the jaw. So I used that one earlier today to press some ball joints up, and it's got a very slight bevel on it, so it's not actually perfectly flat. That comes in handy sometimes on certain control arms. And then they've got this one in here too. This one's perfectly flat on the bottom, but it's got a closed top. So you can still use this guy with that right there if you're trying to press something. It just depends on what you're trying to press and how, but got that little cup, that comes in handy. And these 2 open ones with an open end on the back. And then these are just, variances, just a little bit different in size, a little bit smaller than this one, a little bit bigger than the standard one. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. On a lot of cars, a lot of sets only come with like these 3 plus a couple other random ones. But even just having some of the, some of the in-between sizes like these guys can be really handy to have. And then this one actually came in handy earlier today to press something on, and that one has a closed end, so you can put this end of the rod right in there when you're trying to press something in place. Now the only problem with this is that by the time you put this in the threaded rod, even if you put it almost all the way back as far as you can go, look at how much space you have here. And that brings me to the next thing that I got from them that I actually have been very happy with because it saved my bacon already a couple times. I had some bushings that I was pressing, and no matter what I did, I was gonna have to set it all up on a press, but it was so much easier to hold these control arms in a vise than get them jigged up on my press. It wasn't gonna fit very nicely, so I wanted to use a ball joint press, and this wasn't long enough, so I got this guy. Check this out. This is the Astrotools 78100 Goliath Ball Joint XL C-frame press. Now, that's a really long name, but at the end of the day, it's basically just a much larger version of that guy. I'll have to look and see. I'll have to put the prices in the descriptions, but I will definitely put links to these items in the description for you, just so you can go take a look at them. But this thing has come in handy. I don't know why, I feel like I've worked at a few different shops and almost all of them only had the standard size. This thing has come in handy so much. Honestly, like, it saved me a few times already, and I've only had it for a couple weeks. The other thing it comes with is this threaded rod, and this is for if you're working in a tight space, if you're working in a tight space and you need this much, you need this much space to work with, but you need the threaded rod to be more like somewhere around here. Well, then you've got the back of the rod another, several inches out here. You're talking a very large amount of space. They also include this guy. You can pop the tip out of here. Whoop. There she goes. Pop it right into this one, and then you can thread this one in. Don't worry, it goes in all the way. There we go. You can thread this one in. So depending on the size of whatever it is you're working with, trying to press in and out, that could come in handy. So it's nice that they included it. Also because it's even shorter than this one too. So if you needed to, because of space requirements for some reason, you're having the same kind of issue with this one, you could even use this threaded rod in this one and save yourself the extra space. So overall, if you are looking at a ball joint kit, almost no matter what you're looking for, I would strongly recommend getting something like the Goliath press over here. It really makes your life a lot easier and keeps you from having to get quite as creative. And at the end of the day, it's something I would rather have and not need every time, but be very grateful that I do have those few times that I do need it. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to Astrotools for sending me these for free. Like I said though, props to them because they sent them to me. They asked nothing of me actually. They just sent them to me and told me I am free to use them. Give me some feedback if I have any feedback for them, whether it be good or bad, and I'm free to make videos with them or not make videos with them. So I appreciate when there's companies out there like that that are willing to work with you versus a lot of times I get emails from all kinds of cheap Chinese companies trying to sell me on giving them good reviews. They'll pay me, they'll offer to pay me $50 or $100 just to say this is a good tool or this is a good part or whatever. I'm not interested in doing any of that kind of work. But props to Astrotools for doing things the right way. And so far, like I said, I've been very happy with these, and I was impressed with the fact that I didn't break anything, and that all of the teeth on this rod, I've used a lot of ball joint presses over the years, and a lot of them, the teeth would have been damaged just from that one ball joint that I had that was stuck that I told you about, where I had to use a torch and use a sledgehammer, and it still took a very long time to get it out. The teeth on that thing are perfect still. I just lube it up with a little bit of WD-40 every time I use it, and I've found that that works pretty well for me. So in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I try to get back to you and answer as many questions as I can. If you have any comments or anything to add to what I did here, or there's something I missed or didn't let you guys know about, then please also comment and let me know. I don't know the prices of these tools off the top of my head, but I will make sure that I put a link down in the description for you guys, and you can go check them out. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. It's good to see you guys again. I know it's been a long time since I was doing videos, so we should be back doing more tool videos, doing more how-to videos. So keep your eyes out for more. If you aren't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. Hit the like button if you haven't done that, and all the other stuff I'm supposed to say at the end of a video. But anyways, as always guys, keep wrenching.